All right, hello everyone, and peace of Christ to all of you. I hope my voice is coming good and clear. Please let me know if you have any difficulty from your side. There is something funny about YouTube. I keep changing the time and it shows wrong time, so I don't know what's the problem. From my side, it was showing that there's 2 hours left to the broadcast, but in the setting, it says it's going to be, way earlier. I mean, anyway, it is YouTube. So, as you see, we have a title. It says very important news. As we promised you before, that we are going to have a new channel. Now, the channel is about quality of life. Now, quality of life is involving many things, and people are confused about what is a quality of life. Is it a quality of living or a quality of life? They are different actually, but they are connected. So in our channel, the new one, we will not talk about politics. We will not talk about religion. It's going to be a different, totally different topic and totally different. It's like it says, you know what? I'm sick of the garbage. It is time to give ourselves a space and to think about what is right for us to do as a community. And this is for everybody. If you are a Christian or not, you are welcome. I made a video and I will post the link for it. Feel free, all of you, to go there and download and share. The volume is very low. Am I heard, guys? My volume is very low. Interesting. The sound is not good. It is clear. I don't know. Some people are saying it is low. All right. So this is the link, and actually I have it in the info of the video already. You can click at the info and you can find the video, and you can watch the video. And if you like our topic and what we will do there, feel free to subscribe. And as I said, this is not going to be about religion. It's not going to be about politics. It's going to be about how to help people to improve their lifestyle and what they can do, what is right for them, and maybe what is wrong. Now, I'm not claiming to be the person who can solve your problems, but through my life experience, I was able to help a lot of people. And the reason for that, because I look at things in different way, and always I examine things in totally different way from what people do. So this is why I thought to myself, I think I can really do something good in that field, and I can help many people in their life and what like sometimes you need an advisor, sometimes you need something not a traditional what everybody do, because most of us, we do what the cattle do. And the cattle is like if everybody buys something, we buy it. If everybody say this is good, we say it's good. And sometimes even we don't dare to say it's not good because everybody's saying it's good. Sometimes we buy something because there's a huge crowd giving it 5 stars. So why we do things and how we can not just to be another number in this life, how we can be different and how we can be smarter. So the topic is very let us say it's very sensitive, because it's going to touch your life, your habit, what you like to do. And we are going by reviewing things, the fact we are reviewing ourselves. You see, most of things we do in our life, it is us. If you want to know who you are, just look what you do. As simple as that. So we will try together to find an understanding, and then that understanding can help us to find a solution if there is a problem. And if what it is there already is good, we improve it. If it is not, then we have to change it. I don't know how many of you click at the link or not yet, but the link again is in the down in the info of the video, and this is the link again for those who like to subscribe. Subscribe only if you like such a topic. As I said, this is have nothing to do with Islam, have nothing to do with politics. There's no shouting, there's no screaming, and I will allow people to call me sometime or even leave their voice message if they like to play their voice message with the question. And for sure, you can leave your question in the comment, and we will choose topics based in, you know, let us say, I don't want to say how important, because I think every one of us is important and his question is important. But let us say how common is the issue, and sometime if the issue is really important but not too common, still we will go and speak about it. So here we will let us say we will analyze our life behavior, and I don't mind actually even to review product, you know, because sometimes a product is very interesting for you and you are confused about what is right for you to do, to buy it or not to buy it. I don't mind, but my review is not going to be really about the product. My review is going to be about me and you. As an example, when somebody want to buy something, why he want to buy it and what you expect and what the accomplishment. Are you going to buy it just because some people bought it? Is that because maybe you are jealous? Is that because maybe you want to, you know, do what people do? Like, okay, you have a new phone still, but you want to buy a new phone just came 3 months after. So, you know, we will try to live a smart life, and a smart life involve sometimes to be harsh on ourselves and not to be naive. So we are going to speak about many things, and even we are going to talk about relationship between men and women, like you know, marriage, single life, uh, you know, how to find the right person for you, how to solve problem in your family, even it's about children's. You know, I was able really to help a lot of people, including family problems. So I hope in this channel I will be able to help, and I will do my best. And at the same time, you don't have to agree with me. You know, if I say something maybe you don't like, this is a free, you know, a free listening, free. You don't like it, you can just close the page and bye bye. You know, so it's going to be totally different, and I'm waiting for you guys to leave in like a comment. In the same time, uh, this channel is going to be the same one I will use to update you when I go away, which mean maybe next week, I'm not sure yet, I will leave and I will post videos, maybe live videos from the places I will go to. So in the airport, in a different city, in different country, there you will see always my news. So this will be like a channel. Let us say it's a family club, and everyone who love what I do is welcome. And if you are first time listening and it sounds convincing for you, feel free to subscribe. Let us see how many people they visit the video there from the people in the chat here. I see right now we have 223. Yeah, not many people knows about it yet, so I'm not expecting too much because nobody knows about it yet. I mean, I just told you guys. So I hope that you guys share, and please don't download those videos from this channel, I mean the new channel, because those videos are meant to stay there. This is different topic. I'm not worried about YouTube flagging me. I mean, they will flag me about what there. You know, I mean, that would be hilarious if they flag me there. So that those videos in that channel, they will stay there, and please don't download, only download it from the Arabian Prophet channel. All right, otherwise that channel is, you know, the reason we ask people to download, because I cannot keep my videos for a few hours in YouTube. You know why? Because my topic is very sensitive. My topic make many people angry, and the more angry you make them, the more, you know, the more truthful you are, and the more truthful you are, the more they will go against you. So we will take Skype. Yeah, we will make special programs for taking Skype, and we can, so depend in the timing and the topic. However, if you want, you can call me in Skype and leave a voice message, because sometimes there's people who they are weirdo, annoying. You know what I mean? So there's people who they are just they want to disturb us. So if you like to make a question by your voice and you like me to play your voice as the question and then I answer it, you can call me in Skype yet and leave a voice message. That's not really a problem. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure always, there's people who they are just silly and stupid, and they wanna call you and disturb you, and this is what we are talking about. Improving life equality, and there's many people they suffer from mental illness, and you cannot. You cannot be upset from those people, because they themselves, they are suffering and they need help. So you can call me, leave your question by voice if you like me to play your voice, and if we know that you are not a person who play games, we can take your call live. However, you can leave your question under the video too, and I will read the comment carefully. And every topic is a good topic for me, no problem. The problem is there's many topics nobody even think about them, but we suffer them in our life. Me myself as an example, a person who live far away from his where he's born, you can say like a stranger in a land which I love. Really, I love America, but still at the end of the day, you are coming from the middle of nowhere to the middle of nowhere, and that bring a lot of pain in your life. So how you can overcome problems which you suffer from? And for me, I learned in the hard way. Like, you leave, you used to be someone there, have a lot of friends, family, etc., and suddenly you are just alone. Nobody even know who you are. Nobody even know how to pronounce your name. So there's many things we face in our life, a lot of difficulty. How you can learn to be strong, and how difficulty can make you stronger, not weaker. When it is time to use difficulty for our benefit, because there is one of two ways to deal with difficulty. Either they make them break us and destroy us, or we destroy the difficulty or use it in a flexible way to make it a good tool for us. Will you show my face? My friend, why you want to see my face? Trust me, if you see my face, you will not stay there for a second. Me, myself, if I see my face, I will run away. Sometimes by mistake, I turn the selfie camera. I say, oh, what is that? So I turn it off right away. No, my friend, why you want to see my face? What you want from me is to share my experience with you, not my face. Why you care for my face? What my face is going to do for you? I know that some people, they like to see somebody looking at his face, speaking, etc. But what I would do is really even better than that. You see, when you see something, let us say, if you focus in a face of a person and he's talking to you, then you will not be really focusing in the topic as much. You are focusing in what the guy is doing, moving his eyes, what he is saying now. So try to focus on the topic and try to get the benefit of something good we say there. Yeah, anyway, and by the way, I wish that nobody will make comment there about Islam in that channel, otherwise I will delete it. No comment whatsoever about Islam or even about politics. That channel is going to be just for what we said. All right. Okay, Randy, I'm coming. All right. I will let you know when I am coming to Philippines. I love the Philippines actually, and I love Filipino people. I love everybody actually. It's good to have like the internet is amazing. We are sitting from around the world. I am in USA, Randy is in the Philippines, many of you guys in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in Japan, in Europe. I mean, it's amazing. So, and this is why actually I like to share my experience as somebody who travel a lot. I've been in many countries, and from every country I went to, I learned a lot. Traveling is really a great experience, make of you a different person, a new person. And a person, like in China they say, he left as a donkey, he never came back as a horse. That's mean this guy is officially, I mean, he have no, I mean, his brain is not working at all, because traveling is really a very great tool to change a human being. It change you totally. And sometimes it might make you change to bad, not necessarily to good. So it depends who you are and how you can use the change for your benefit. Change not always can be good. Some people, they change from bad to good and from good to bad. So always you have to be sure what are you changing for and what you are looking for. Yeah, the Lord will be helping us. And I don't know how many of you watched the video. You guys go watch the videos and you can come here, and don't forget to watch it, and don't forget to subscribe and tell me what do you think about what we will speak about. You see, this is not will be like it's quality of life. We will review things, but it's not going to be like a silly channel speaking just, I mean, like there's many channels speaking about a phone as an example. We don't want to be just another one speaking about the phone. I don't mind to speak about the phone, but this is not a quality of life. If you like me to review a phone, but I will review the phone and the same time I'm going to review you for asking me to review that phone. Because when we have an interest in something, that interest is a message of who you are. It might be difficult to explain like in 2 seconds, but just to make it simple for you, everyone in our life, he have his own fingerprint, and your fingerprints is a draw in your skin, and your interest is like a map in you. This is you, the map of your mind, your interest, what you like, what make you happy, what make you sad. So by knowing what make you sad and make you happy, we will be able to know what kind of a person you are and what are you missing. Where is your weakness and where is your strength? Most of us, we take things lightly, we don't think deeply. For me, I really like to think about things in a very deep way. How many days in the Philippines? My friend, I'm not going to the Philippines now. I'm saying if I go, I will let you know. I will be happy to go. Actually, I have many invitation from the Philippines to go, but for now I have really nothing. I'm not going there. I have a trip soon, but the purpose is like to do maintenance. When you get older, your teeth start start having holes on them, so you have to put some concrete and some nails and blah blah blah. And USA is very expensive. I will be happy to go anywhere I can if I can, but for sure, everything happen on time and for a reason. So again, this is the link, and I don't know if this is important news for you or not. What do you think, guys? Is that an important news? Because I promised you about this, and I was praying, and you see, I was like, in the beginning, I was hesitating to do this channel, saying to myself, I mean, this is not really what I do usually. This is something totally new. But in the same time, I said to myself, no, it's not really new. I did the same thing all my life. Each time I know somebody have a problem, they ask me for help. A guy with his wife, a friend with his children. I mean, and I was really able to help people in many ways. So why we don't do it? and why we don't exchange wisdom and experience. I think is going to be very interesting, is going to be very helpful. Same time, you know, when I go abroad, you will see my videos. um, I like to share with you my trips, what I am doing, and where I am. I will not say exactly where I am at, unless for sure for security reason, as you know. But I will share with you whatever I can share with you, in the purpose of joy, to share with my family what I am doing. Can you tell us when the Quran is coming out, my friend? I don't know myself. As you see, life is so busy, and I am a person who have many. Do you know how many books they are sent to me already translated of my book? Many. Russian, Malay, Indonesian already ready, Albanian. I mean, I have many, the German, Sex and Allah in German. So I have many books are ready to publish, but I need to do some work on them. That they are like they are ready as a file, but because I'm short of everything, short of time, as you can imagine. This is why things is really taking too much of me. How old are you? I'm very old, my friend. To the point, no woman will marry me. Is that telling you something? Very old, very old. So don't think about my age. Yeah. And by the way, age is not really what make a person wisdom or wise, because there's many people, they are old, but they are just kids. They are just silly kids. Their life is just in a barbecue. You know, I mean, people are different, but there's people who their age makes something good of them, something good for society. And there is many people, or maybe I don't know what the percentage depend in the society, the location. They never grow. They are just a bunch of kids. They talk like kids, they act like kids, and they are not responsible. And their worry is just about a barbecue, about watching a TV, and talking maybe about the neighbors or a friend. So this is why, you know, I like to speak about quality of life, and how we can improve the quality of life by improving the quality of thinking. The problem is that our life is not going to be improved unless we think in different way. You notice, like when I speak about Islam as an example, I think differently, and I'm always, I think, like few steps in advance before the one who's speaking to me. How you can teach yourself to think differently? How you can learn not to be the normal person who usually not productive, like just an average person? How you can go above average? How you can be someone who can discover yourself for the sake of improvement? We will do all those things, and I think things will be good. Yesterday we have 2 Muslims accepted Jesus. That's wonderful news, my friend. I will pray for them. You are truly have a brilliant mind. Yeah. Well, I think all of us, we have that brilliant mind, but the problem is most of us, we don't want to use it. You see, because thinking too much is sometimes painful, and I will tell you about my pain with thinking. I have a very bad problem, which is how I can turn off my brain. So I go to bed to sleep, but I can't sleep because this brain would not want to stop. So I cannot sleep unless I am really, really exhausted. And that is really a problem for me. But I could not find a solution for it. How you turn it off, I don't know. Yeah. Let us see. According to one of the videos, he is 42. I like that. My friend, you see, the interest of people sometimes is telling you how people think. I mean, what is the interest of anyone to know how old I am? Let us be, let us think differently. You are just starting to think like the grandma who is thinking about things because now she is like she is settled and she lost a lot of interest of many things, and life is not really busy. She is retired, and then we start thinking about things which is not really important. So don't do that. Don't be like the grandma, with my love to all the grandma, but don't be like a retired person who is trying just to keep himself busy with something, but it's not really important. All right. uh, anyway, that's not really important. And as you say, I just said I'm very, very, extremely, extremely old, and always I say that so I can keep I can keep some I don't know what to say. Keep what? Like, keep some women away from me. Let us say it as it is, because sometime, it became so annoying and too much bothering me. That's I am a person focusing in something, and there is many people they are focusing in something totally different. So my age will not be important, and you should not really think about such a thing. Let us think about something useful for you. What is my age will good and do to you? Uh, well, our new topic is being in this channel, and this is my new channel. If you like to subscribe, feel free to join. And starting from the coming week, I will have a trip. I might be away for a week, two, depend in the maintenance we will do. So I will update you by the videos, by making videos, sharing them, maybe live, even going live streaming from airport, from cities, from wherever I go. It doesn't matter what I do, I will share. And at the same time, that will be a good topic. Let us see how many of you post the question there, because I will be waiting for your questions so I can think about what is the next topic to be. Remember, this channel is made for you, so it's your questions what does matter really. The new channel going to be a blessing. I do not don't worry, Christian Prince, love your accent. Okay, I don't know how I am subscribed to this channel. Yeah, I can, you know, I can go and sit anywhere, eat anywhere, and even I don't. You see, I mean, even if you have only people who loves you in this world, it still is going to be annoying if every 2 seconds somebody want to take a picture with you, or like you are eating and suddenly, hey, you are, etc. I want to, you know, like, so it's good to be private. You know, it's good to be private for me at least. Khalifa system. No, this is in the, maybe you are talking about this channel, no problem. But in the new channel we will talk only about the quality of life. How many of you did subscribe to the channel, the new one? This is the link again. I think today we have no admins with us. This is the link for the new channel. Feel free to subscribe. Yeah, and please in there don't post any comment about Islam, about Muslims, about anything, otherwise I have to delete it. That channel have nothing to do with this topic. There we want to be, it's a comfort place, you know, and we want to be there as a family. You know what I mean? That channel have nothing to do. Exactly, quality of life. And you know, many people do not know really what even equality of life. And many people, because they are very shallow, they think quality of life is having a nice house or a nice car, or, you know, this is not really a quality of life. This is a quality of living. Like, things will make your life easier. You see, money is just a tool, push the misery of being poor away from you, because yes, money does not make happiness, but poor bring misery and bring disasters too. There is many people in this earth, I feel sad for them. I was watching a video on YouTube and I saw an old woman, you know, coming from behind people trying to sell them some, you know, some clothing and etc., and people pushing her away. Very sad, you know, very sad. Life is full of sadness and people don't see it. Um, quality of life is totally different from a quality of living. Being poor bring a misery of being short of things, but having things does not bring really happiness still. But at least it is protect you from the misery of being poor. Being poor, when I say poor, you know, I'm not talking about somebody he have a, like a Filipino, he have a house from wood, because does not mean really he is poor. As long he can survive good life, healthy life, he is not really poor. But poor is somebody he cannot find a shelter. Somebody, I saw in the Philippine children sleeping inside car tires, empty car tires, you know, the old ones in the side of the highway. I saw how young, very young children are used for prostitution. Thailand. I mean, it's really very sad. So quality of life, it's totally different. And sometimes some people think they can improve their quality of life by abusing others. Like, as an example, somebody want to have he dreamed to have a beautiful wife. Okay, that's a good dream, nothing wrong with that. But then he is 70 and then he want to marry someone she is 17. I mean, this is not really quality of life. This is really bad. You are not improving the quality of life you have. So quality of life and quality of living, they are totally different thing. And usually people, they are too shallow to understand why people get married. As an example, what the reason to get married, what do you want from this marriage? This is a question many people don't ask until they get married. After they get married, they ask the question, and then it's going to be too late. So we will talk about marriage, we will talk about relationship, we talk about what is healthy for us, what is the right thing to do, how to find that the person is right for you. There is many things you need to practice thinking in the right way. And a lazy brain bring you a wrong action. You know, I don't know if you know what I'm saying. Uh, like a person, he don't want to think, he just want to do it. Okay, I want to do it. Okay, okay, but later you will find out that you did really something bad to yourself. Many people, most of people, they do the most horrible thing in their life because they did not think carefully. Either they are driven by emotion or they are driven by a decision of the others. You see, like in the Middle East, uh, you know, my mother, she is like any Middle Eastern mother. You know, when I talk to her, she say, when you are going to get married, when I'm going to see you having children, and they send me pictures, and even they send me videos. Imagine, you know, they send me videos of a wedding, and every girl have a name, and they're like, you know, like this is a girl, her name, etc. Because I don't see them, I don't know them, you know. So imagine how much they are. This is how they think. So either you are going to be just like others who marry just because a girl, she is beautiful, she have nice body, maybe she have nice face, she is from a good family, or you are a person who make a decision in totally different aspect and different understanding and reasoning. Same for women. Women, when they want to get married, why you want to marry this man? What is good for you about him? Maybe he is good looking, maybe. So most of people, they are just a children's, and they are like and looking at you as a display, something in the display. And the problem is, if we have a mentality of a children's, we buy a toy and then we play with it and then we throw it in the floor. And this is why many end would fall, let us say, uh, uh, um, fall in marriage, or let us say a disaster marriage, because when they made the decision, it was just a kid making a wish to have something in the display. How many of you subscribe to the new channels, guys? She married because her husband is a very smart man. That's a good decision. You see, a smart person is very good decision to marry from, but always you have to add to that conditions. A good is smart, not a bad is smart. Because a smart person, he can make your life miserable if he is evil. Because he is smart, remember. So it's good to marry from someone, women or men, who they are smart. But there is a good smart and there is a bad smart. So always you have to look for other additional quality, not just he is smart, you know, because sometime behind a good quality, something bad. It's like, you know, I got my car because so dry, so fast, but I did not. They did not tell me it broke very after 5 minutes. So we need always to examine all the quality, not one quality, uh, to make decision. Uh, don't forget again to subscribe, and if you have a question, if you have a topic, because actually we can start from tomorrow actually broadcasting there, and taking a topic, if it is something we think it's good to talk about, will help benefit many, I will be happy to do so. Let me see how many, if there's anyone post a question there. I'm flipping to the channel page there to see. Until now I see just normal comment. I see no questions. Yeah, you see here actually even the comments can help you in like to think about different way to improve your life. If you look at the comment of people, like here we have this person, Cruzito. My family improved my life, my small children. When I spend time with them, playing children games, traveling, enjoying to love them, smiling and laughing. To me, this is life This is to live life. So here, you know, you learn about somebody experience, which is real experience. This is not somebody giving you a fantasy about, oh, this is how you do it and etc. This is how this person enjoy his life. So maybe there is something missing in your life you are not doing based on what this person he said. Maybe you don't really, maybe you have kids but you don't spend time with them. Maybe you see, like, the best way to be to have a good life, if you have a children, is to be a child like them. When you sit with them, like when you play, forget about yourself being an adult, you know, and then the kids will like you more. I remember once in a church they asked me, there is a lady, she come to take care of the children during the service. So the priest he said, can you please, you know, I know this is not for you, but you know, supposedly we should have a woman. uh, I said no problem, it's okay, you know. And those children, he told me, they will give you a very hard time because they don't, they want to go home, they will scream, they will yell at you, they are kids. Anyway, so the service is done, and then the families, they came to take their children's. They came to the room, and the children don't want to go home because I was telling them a story. All of them, they are sitting in the floor, and I was sitting in the floor like them. And all of them, they are like so excited. There's a little one, I remember, his mouth is open. You can put your fingers there and take them out, and still he will not feel it. And the parents, they said, okay, let's go home. They said, no, no, we don't want to go home. No, this has never happened before. Then the priest, he said, what happened? Those kids, they always, even they bother us in the service, their voice come there. They are so quiet, they never do any noise, and now they don't want to go home. So it's about the way you know, like let us say children, they have their own world, and when they see somebody is an adult, they have a circle. He don't want to go. He cannot join the circle because you are just an adult. So in order to join the circle, you have to be a child like them. You have to act, but remember, you are an adult, so don't be stupid. So you act as if you are a child, you talk as if you are a child, you know, and don't ask them about things will bother them. Like the first thing an adult he asked a kid, he says, how's school? That's not the question to ask right away. Anyway, so there's many things in life we should do, and many things can improve our life, as we see here the experience of this person. I will be happy to see more comment. I want to rearrange my life so that I can have more time to study law and contract, yet I have a large family and this is take much of my time. How should I go about this? Okay, we'll see if we can make a topic about this, but we will make it in different let us say something more common for people. About people have goal in their life and yet they cannot accomplish their goal because there's many obstacles in the way, and one of them, you know, they have a big family and they have to take care of their family. That's a good question. After weeks you have gone, Muslims will flood internet with the news that videos CP revert to Islam. Again, guys, don't make any comment about Islam here. I will remove it. I apologize. No comment about Islam. Okay. So humanism, what? I don't know what do you mean by your humanism. We are a human, my friend. We are not plastic. So if you are saying humanism, is that like a new cult or something? Is it bad to think about yourself? Isn't it Jesus says Sabbath was made for the man, not man was for the Sabbath? So what does humanism mean? See, the wisdom always come. People, they throw words. I mean, just to throw it at you. And so, like, so humanism, we are a human. So what's wrong with being a human? God made you human. And God, he sent his only begotten son for you as a human, not because you are a Barbie. You as a human, you are a child of God. So what's wrong with being a human and thinking about people who are human around you? And not only that, Even our Lord himself, he come in a form of a man. Even the Bible says that God created Adam in his image. I don't know, people, they make comment. Anyway, people are welcome to make comments. But I learned that you will never make people happy. If the Christ himself, he could not make everybody happy. I mean, who am I to make everybody agree with me, right? And then no, you see here, not about Islam, not in this channel. You see, we have another channel for Islam. Why you want to go there for Islam? Arabian Prophet is about Islam. We debate Muslims. I mean, this is what they do always, right? We will never, I will never stop doing that. That one is totally different. All right. So until now, I don't see really any questions. Yeah, this is on all the channel of me. So if you find yourself already subscribed, don't be surprised, because you have this channel from before. Yeah, look like we have no questions there yet. Again, this is the channel for those who they are just don't join, and the link is underneath in the info for people who like to join it. And by the way, if you notice, like when we debate Muslims, there's maybe, I don't know how many of you notice that the first thing you learn from the other with this channel, Arabian Prophet, that you learn how, let us say, to listen and use, like, debate is something really difficult. Debate is not something easy, especially if this debate is about something really I mean, very complicated, and everybody is waiting for you to make a mistake. I mean, imagine, like, there's a lot of people listening, and there's many of them, they are waiting for you to get the right answer, and there's many, they are desperately waiting for you to make a mistake. So when you debate people live, it is not an easy task, because simply there's a lot of pressure on you. But for me, I don't feel really any pressure. I mean, the only pressure I feel, like, I get sometime, I mean, you see, when a Muslim, he start playing games, and, like, I mean, we know he's lying, and we know he's not telling the truth. This is the only difficulty I have, like, how to make him say the truth. And sometimes it's frustrating, because they lie. It's not like debating somebody, he's honest about his religion. They don't do that. So debating others, and from my Arabian Prophet channel, you learn how to listen and how to use the words of others by thinking deeply about what they said. Most of people, their answers, but their answers is shallow, and their answers will bring them into trouble. Like yesterday, we have Sheikh Ruhi. All of you remember, just yesterday, not long time ago, the video is still there. The guy, he is a sheikh supposedly, and he could not get any right answer. I mean, his answers was horrible, very funny. Let us see. Yeah, for those who just came, this is the new channel. You can go there and you can subscribe if you don't mind. And again, please don't download the videos from that channel. Those videos will stay there, because it is different, totally different channel. I'm not worried about YouTube flagging me there, because we will not talk about religion, we will not talk about politics. Oh, I mean, they have no reasons, they cannot take us down there. No, it's not about he's very polite, my friend. You see, the mentality of the Middle East, the problem is we judge by somebody speaking to us. Some of them, let us say, there's a person who is wise, and there's a person who act as a polite. So if I speak to Dr. Ruhi in Egypt, do you think Dr. Ruhi will be polite to me? Do you think so? No. You know what will happen to me. after 5 minutes. So polite because simply he have no choice, and now he is speaking in English and he's presenting Islam. So it's an act of politics. You know what I mean? It's not really about being polite. So that some of them, they are smart because now he's presenting his religion, and there's a lot of Christians and non-Muslims listening. So what I would do, either I would say like Faris, the guy who called me just a few days ago, saying the F word, or I will act as polite to show different image, good image of my religion. You know, taqiyya, exactly. Why in the title is M27? This is Mark 2, verse 27. Sabbath was made for the man, not man made for the Sabbath. Because in our quality of life, we focus about the same as the Jews, you know. God, he gave them Sabbath for their benefit. But what the Jews did, they made the man a slave of the Sabbath. So now the Sabbath is controlling me. It's not for my benefit no more. When God, he did not create the Sabbath so he can control man. It was for the benefit of the man. So I choose that number because most of us, you know, we take things in the wrong way. Like even the Sabbath, which is a good day, wonderful day, it's a day of God, but yet even that we use it in the wrong purpose. And in our life, we think we can improve our quality of life or a quality of living by doing things which is wrong, and yet we claim to be good. Like some people, they think quality of life is to go to nightclub. I mean, I did not go to nightclub yesterday. I mean, this week was really bad, so he's really sad. Well, is that really quality of life? So here we go. He have his own Sabbath in his own way. His Sabbath is nightclub Friday night or Saturday night. So many of us, we create our own Sabbath, and the word Sabbath here does not present what just the Bible says. It present an idol you created for yourself, and you make it holy for you, like sex, money, parties, drugs, power, you know, to show off. I mean, there is many things around us in life which is created by our mentality, right? Can you refute the problem with this program? Can you refute Yazidi religion? What I will refute about it? All the Yazidi, they are not even couple of thousands. There's nothing left of them. Most of them, they became Christians. What I will refute about them? And Yazidi, they don't even have a religion. Yazidi is a very weird cult, you know, ancient cult, mix of fictions and stories. As an example, the Yazidi, you can make a circle around him, and now he cannot leave the circle. Why? Because this is the circle of the devil. The Yazidi depend in their, you know, even they are very little tiny number, but they have many beliefs. As an example, you cannot curse the devil in front of him, you know, because they believe the devil is like God on earth. So they have their own, they are, you know, but they are a small tiny minority in the world. They are just like, and then they don't hurt anyone. Maybe if they are big numbers they will do, but because they are a small tiny minority, I think, you know, they don't even try. He is Abdul. He spread hate between men. He did not mind him. We focus in Islam. Okay. Well, you know, the ISIS, they kidnapped their women, they raped their women, they did a lot of evil things to those Yazidi. And actually, for me, I support them. They are poor people, you know, because I feel for their pain. and we should protect minority from being harmed. But always Islamic religion, it says it take advantage of your weakness. If you are weak, if you are a minority, you will be humiliated. No. Ahmadiyya, if we have Ahmadiyya, we will. If there is any Ahmadiyya who would like to call me anytime, we will take him. Ahmadiyya is very funny, stupid cult. The Ahmadiyya, they believe that Ahmad Mirza Ghulam, he was married the mother of Jesus for 3 years, and then he became Jesus. And then the Ahmadiyya, Mirza Ghulam, he claimed that he is the Messiah. Then a bunch of Christians, they came to him and they said to him, okay, we brought you outside like 20-30 people who have they cannot walk. Blind people, can you make them see? Can you make them walk? He did not open the door, because he's a fake person. And then the one who claimed to be the Messiah, I don't know how many of you knows how he died. Anyone knows how he died? How Mirza Ghulam died? Anyone knows? The guy he claimed to be the Messiah, he died because of diarrhea, and then he fell from his bed in the top of his poop. So you are the Messiah, who people by touching his dress can be healed, yet you die because of diarrhea. So Ahmadiyya is a very silly cult. It's just a stupid cult, and in order to try to deceive you, Ahmadiyya, they teach the Bible in their schools, Islamic schools, or let's say Ahmadiyya school, but in a very like deceiving way. And they come to you, and you can tell they read really a lot in the Bible, because Ahmadiyya, they target Christians to gain converter. They don't target Muslims because it's dangerous. You see how this cult work? It's like Jehovah's Witnesses. Jehovah's Witnesses, they come to Christian houses, but they don't come to Muslim houses because it's dangerous. So they target the Christians not because they don't like to target Muslims, but because it's safe there. Well, Hindus is a collection of religions. There's no religion is called really Hindu as a Hindu. Muhammad Qasim saying Mr. Howard, equal debate is fair. A Muslim talking about equal debate and fair. First of all, you Muslims, you don't even believe in debating. Even when the Christians, they came to your prophet to debate, do you know what you did? Your prophet, he did this. He said, bring your children, I bring my children, bring your wives, I bring my wife, and let us curse each other. Or ask Allah to curse the one is lying. What do you mean fair? I never heard of a Muslim he do fair debate. How is that? Like when the Muslim, they invited David Wood for a debate, they promised in the beginning that they will be respectful, they will not be personal, and they will not try to humiliate each other, and they will not be rude. And when he is in the stage, everything was totally the opposite. That's a Muslim. This is why Muslims, they don't dare to really debate me, because they knew they cannot play that game with me. Try, just a try. All right. I never trust a Muslim anyway, because a Muslim coming to debate me, he knew already that he have to lie to me in order to accomplish anything. I never saw a Muslim he is honest. Never. And I'm talking about Muslim who's honest about answering about Islam, not about different stuff. You might find people who they are good people, they are Muslims, but I'm talking about somebody I debated about Islam and he's honest. The second he is honest, that's it. I mean, there's no debate. There's no debate. Do you remember yesterday Dr. Ruhi, he starts saying to us this is metaphorical? What metaphorical? Allah's shape is metaphorical. The Muslims, they said we are going to see Allah. He says yes, you will see Allah. So how you say it's metaphorical? You will see Allah, not an act of Allah. So even when you speak to somebody, he claimed to be a sheikh, he have a PhD, and you expect that this guy is not like a street boy. It doesn't matter. All of them, they do the same. But anyway, it's a mistake of you if you debate a Muslim, if you think he will be honest with you. That's your fault. And this is the problem with the Christians when they debate Muslims. They, like when you watch two people on the stage, you expect that both of them, they are being honest, the Christian and the Muslim. You are really, really mistaken. Anyway, how many of you guys did subscribe to the new channel? Don't forget, please, to subscribe. This is the new channel. The new channel will not be about Islam, have nothing to do with Islam or anything like religion or politics. It's going to be about totally different topic. You can watch the video there and you can see how it is going to be. If you like the idea and the topic, please feel free to subscribe, and don't post any comment about Islam or religion unless you are posting for me a verse from the Bible to say something about the topic which we are talking about. Feel free, but I don't want to see there anything about the cult of Islam. And don't hesitate to leave questions for me if you you know, if you have any question you like me to talk about. Somebody asking, what do you think about Speaker Corner by Hashim? I don't know who's that. All those speaker corners, they are speaker corners. I mean, it's a speaker corner. There is no accomplishment in those corners. People shouting. This is why I don't like actually this. Even if I live in England, I will not go there. People shout at each other, and the Muslim, they try to intimidate you. And I am a person, you know, I don't even try to intimidate me. So that place is not good for me. First, you cannot show reference. Nobody listen to anyone. People are rude, and you know, things can go out of hand. Let us say it's a screamer corner. Yes. Hi CP and everyone in chat. Okay, we change topic. No, this channel will not change topic. This channel will be always about Islam. The other channel is going to be quality of life. As simple as that. It's going to be totally different two channels. Like, you know, you flip TV, you have one for news and one for sport. Okay. Do we have any Muslim in the chat when I say something? Well, you know, you see, when we speak about the quality of life, Muslim themselves, they have a problem with the quality of life. Muslim, he think that by praying to Allah, he improve his life. But I spent all my life in the Middle East. I did not see any quality of life there. Gossip, lying, every neighbor speak about the neighbor, family, they hate each other, brothers, they fight each other. You know, I mean, the society is totally corrupt and destroyed, starting from inside the house, because the father had many wives. You know, I remember once when I was a kid, I went to a Muslim house, a child. He's in my age. I was a kid too. So he is sitting, and then he says the F word to his brother. I said, "How you say that to his mother?" I said, "How isn't his mother, you idiot? How you say that? Shame on you." I said, "No, no, his mother is not my mine." So they grow up in such a house. The brother saying the F word to the mother of the other brother, because each mother teach her kids to hate the others. There's a competition over the food, over the money. It's like it's a messed up society, and that goes, the corruption go from indoor, the house, all the way to the judges, to the police, to the king, to everybody is a corrupt big time, but nobody speak about God as they do. They wear white clothes, they go to the mosque on Friday, and they pray 5 times a day. And the father, he have a stone in his head, but if he see a woman walking in the street, his eyes will eat her alive. But yet, nobody speak about God as they do. The new channel is here in this link. Anyone would like to subscribe, go and subscribe, and feel free if you like our topic. And remember, those video there in that channel not to be downloaded. It is just to stay there. You can download only videos from the Arabian Prophet channel, please. All right. So this is the name of the new channel, Quality of Life M27, and this is from Mark chapter 2 verse number 27. All right. Yeah, this channel will stay the same as it is. Nothing will change. No, 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 nothing will change. But this one here to talk about Islam, that one is to talk about different thing. You see, oh, what I'm doing, I'm just separating this from that. That's it. It's even better idea. So when I am live there, you will know. I apologize, my voice is not. I lost my voice. When I am there, you know that's the topic is about certain thing. Anything will help us to improve living in the way of making decisions, doing the right thing, what is right, what's wrong. It is going to be guided by by our belief as a Christians, and the same time by experience, where people they can share their experience and they can share their mistakes. All right. Well, in Afghanistan they have dancing boys, yes, as you said, but in other countries too, they have ugly stuff they do to children too, even though yet they claim to be Christian countries. If you go to countries like, I mean, many countries, poor countries, those disgusting things happen to children. It's not only happening in Islamic countries. The crime against children is beyond imagination. I remember once in the Philippines, a guy, he is like 6 foot tall, he is white, blonde, have blue eyes, and he dressed nice, and you think like he's a professional. I mean, there's no way this guy would think about him in the wrong way. He came to me, he saw I'm a foreigner sitting in the coffee shop. He said, I have a question, can you ask? Sure. He said, where I can have fun here? I said, like what? If you want, this is like a coffee shop here, you can sit, have fun. I said, no. I said like what? He said like, I'm looking for kind of entertainment, to meet girls. I laugh at what an idiot. I said, look, they are all over. He said, no, I'm looking like like young one, and I could not believe it. The second he says to me, young one. Imagine, he said he's from Canada, this filthy idiot coming all the way from Canada, all the way to Philippines, so he can do his crimes. And this is why I say to you, being poor will not bring you quality of life, but will bring you quality of living, will push you away from misery. Those children, most of them, they are poor and they take advantage of them. They are either orphan, they have no family, and then very evil people, they take them, they force them into sex business, and the customers is always there. So life, my friend, can be very disgusting. It's not only Islamic countries have such a garbage. There's people who you will not even imagine. I don't know, this guy, he looked like maybe he's a doctor in Canada. He looked professional. There's no way you would think that this guy, he would do such a thing. You know? Anyway, a human being is a very disgusting creature if you decide to be disgusting, and he is more evil than the devil himself. Actually, the devil, he learned from a human being how to be evil. And this is why you see the Quran promoting the idea of abusing children, where Allah, he promised in the Quran that you will have little children who they will be supposedly serving you, and according to them they will be serving you, but I don't believe this is what it's about. It's very disgusting, it's very sick. And if you accept the idea, even when the Muslim, he says to you, well, this is about children, they will serve me, okay, but you just approve a child abuse. You are a child abuser. And Muhammad, he promised them that each one of them, he will have 80,000 little boy. I mean, not only child abuse, you are abusing a city of children. This is not a child abuse only. So if when a human being, he accepts in his mind that quality of life will be improved, and that will be heaven, and heaven is about enslaving 70 little tiny child. So if this is a quality of life, what is a quality of evil? And this is the dangerous of mentality of a human being. You know, somebody can manipulate your mind and make you believe in evil to be good. Muhammad, he just said, Muhammad Qasim, he said that Islam is a religion of truth, which I love. Okay, well, this is what you love, Mr. Muhammad Qasim. You have to have 80. You love to have 80,000 little boys enslaved for you. You love it. Do you see? Islam is religion of truth, and this is the danger of this, of the devil himself. You see, the devil, when he convinces you that evil is a joy, evil is the best. So this guy, he think that this is the truth, and this is so good. And what is good? You will have 80,000 little boy. I mean, you see how the devil, he can manipulate the mind of a human being. This is what is good now. A second ago we were talking about a child molester, which you know, he was in the Philippines, and he is from Canada. Now we have a prophet who promote children abuse, and he make it as a reward. You see, this is your reward. This is not an abuse. This is a reward now. The abuse, the crime against children, is a reward in Islam. And this is the dangerous or the danger of a belief when the belief is wrong. That belief make you commit a crime and make you believe that you are doing good. Are you proud, Muhammad Qasim, that you will have 80,000 little boys? 80,000? I mean, don't you think this is really sick? It's sick to have one as a slave. And boys, they need who serve them, how they can serve you. And the Quran says they will not bleed. And the top of that, you see the Muslim, they say in heaven, if you wish a sandwich is going to be in front of you. If you wish a turkey, you look in the sky, you see a bird, you say Bismillah, the bird will be cooked, will be in the dish, and there's no dirt, there's no dishes to wash. Nothing is, everything will be, it's like a magic. So what the servant do? Why you need the servants? Your clothes will never be wrinkled. You will never take a shower. You will never get dirty. So what servant will do? Disgusting. And this is exactly, guys, servant are not slave, they are a special kind of a creation. Abdul, they are boys. Even the Quran says Ghulman. Stop lying. Stop lying, my friend. Shame on you. Shame on you. And let us say they are a special kind of a creation. Shame on you to accept that there's God. He will create a person who have a flesh and blood, and he is a child to serve you. And that is supposedly a paradise. What about women who they are created just for your sexual joy? Disgusting. You see, Islam make you believe and worship a devilish style of life, that you pray to Allah, Allah will meet for you 80,000 special creatures, as Qasim he just said. I will take his lie and we will see how we can use his lie. So Qasim he said those are special creatures, brother, special creation. So Allah will create a special creation of 80,000 little boys, and just to make you happy. See how good Allah is. And supposedly that will make you happy. Obviously you are a sick person to be happy to have those little boys. Literally you must be sick. And then in the top of that, he will give you women who they are so white to the point you can see the marrow of their bones, and they don't even have a name. You never met them. They are just sex toys. But yet the Muslim, he says to us, this is heaven, and he's proud about it. This is why we are, you know, I wanted to make a topic about quality of life, because life around us is deceiving, and many people, the same as in Islam, they think quality of life is to go to heaven, and this heaven is full of little boys and women have no panties. And both of them, they did not choose to be there. They are created just to be your slaves. And this is supposedly a quality of life. So when a quality of life is like this, can you imagine how disgusting a human being can be? If this is what is good for us? Anyway, guys, how many of you did subscribe already to the other channel? Actually, I will make a short video about it, because this video I'm not going to keep it. I will make a short video about the new channel, so people who did not know, they will know. Subscribe, tell your friends, share it in your and remember again, please don't post there anything about Islam. Anyone post anything about Islam, I will take your comment down. Don't force me to do that. That channel have nothing to do with Islam. This channel here is just about Islam and debating religion. That one, totally different idea. And by the way, I don't mind reading, even if you ask me about something you want to buy. I mean, who care? You know, we want to have good time together. And the same time, we want to share good time for the benefit of all. So feel free to ask me anything. I will be happy to help if I can. All right. Qasim Ibn, change your name, my friend. Don't force me. Don't force me to block you. We don't want to make a name to insult this person. There's no need for that. And you know, you can attack the topic, but not the person. Qasim Ibn, do you hear me? Change your name, my friend. I'm not here to insult the person. I'm here to say the truth. Look what Qasim he said. What's wrong with God creating special kind of a creation whom are boys to serve food? There is different level in paradise, so some will have to be served depending on what level they are on. You see, this is look at this smart answer. I mean, this is genius. That's genius. What's wrong with that? What if you are that boy, Qasim? What if I am a Muslim and Allah he created you to be my boy, and I will spank you for the rest of your eternity? I scream at you, I hit you with my foot in your bum, says why you are late, where is my dish, where is my drink? Is that what you want? I mean, how stupid what you are saying, how stupid and how disgusting. But let me tell you why you are saying there's nothing wrong with it, because you have to defend, for you are part of it, and you know it's disgusting. You know in your heart that this is disgusting. Do you accept your child to be one of those kids? You will say no. Do you like to be one of them? No. Nothing wrong, brother, nothing wrong with this. Very disgusting mentality. Sick. But anyway, I'm glad for your answer, because people, they can see how sick Islam is. You see, Muslims always, they help us to explore the sickness of this cult. What? The Arabian Prophet, they like robot. Abdul, they are human. This is what your God said and called them. He called them Ghulman. Stop lying. They are not machines. They have a blood and flesh. Even your prophet in the Quran, he says La yanzifun. Stop lying. Shame on you to lie. Your God even cannot make a needle to make a robot machine. Yeah, special creation. Anyway, guys, here I go again. This is the link for my channel, the new channel. Feel free to subscribe, and please leave a comment there if you have any question you'd like me to talk about. Maybe tomorrow we can speak about a topic in that channel, and which means we will go live there, or I'm going to make a video. Now I will go live if the topic deserves to go live, and if it is really short, I will make a short video and post it. All right, so I'm waiting for your subscriptions, guys, and you can invite your friends, and I'm waiting for your questions in that channel. And again, the channel goes and we talk about everything. Anything will improve the life of a human being, single, married, widow, divorced, life problems, what make you happy, what make you sad, whatever, you know, life is full of things. So improving your life quality and your life quality of living. And for me, I will focus more in the quality of life, not the quality of living, because the quality of living is just about material, like, you know, car, house, a good salary, security, you know. But quality of life is a lot more important, really. But both of them, they are important, because if you don't have that one too, that can affect the other one, you know. Like if you are so poor, and then you find yourself doing wrong because of that poorness. And we just spoke about what in a very young age, some people, they do, you know, like sex trafficking for children. What made those children vulnerable for such a risk? They are poor. So poor, being poor in such a way, very poor, can bring misery. So quality of living, it push away the misery of being poor from you, but still you are not improving your quality of life. All right, so there are totally two different things. So anyway, I'm going to finish with this today. And again, this is the channel, the other channel, for those who like to subscribe. And please, in the other channel, don't download the videos, This video is to stay there, not like here Arabian Prophet. Again, don't post anything about Islam there. You can post verses from the Bible if you want to answer about something have to do with the topic. Feel free. But that channel is not about Islam, is not about politics, is about us and how we can help each other for better life and better improvement. So I want to say thank you for being here, and until I see you tomorrow, may the Lord bless you. Christ is Lord, Islam is false, and I want to go to the heaven of my Lord the Messiah, where he and she, they will not get married. They will be the same as angels, not to the heaven of a child abuse, where 80,000 little boys will be abused by a criminal. He called himself God, Aka Muhammad. That is not God, that is the devil. Women abuse, children abuse, only taught by evil one. And the Messiah said, all lies have one person, have one father. You are of your father, the devil. All lies come from him. All those lies is just to deceive you. He knew how to make you a perverted person, to the point you are going to go to heaven just for the sake of sex and enslaving women and children. How disgusting this cult is. That is not from God for sure. Use your common sense. God gave you brain. Use it. God is not a pimp in Las Vegas. And actually, the promises Muhammad he gave is very easy to prove that he is a liar. There's no such a thing. Will take Allah 1,000 years to soften the skin of every woman. Allah, he never heard of something called Vaseline or Nivea. Thank you guys for being here. May the Lord bless you. And again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, my new channel, and post your question there if you have any, so we can start a new topic and we will start doing broadcast there, additional to the broadcast here. Here will be about Islam, there about improving your quality of life. Thank you, and see you soon again. Bye-bye.